Hello friends and welcome back to the horror section. This video is entitled Black Friday for a Friend. I've got a friend that doesn't really get out that much, and especially in crowds. And he just kind of gave me $50 to go look at some of the Black Friday sales around, my area and pick him out some movies. And I pretty much messaged him the movies that I was getting, so he knows exactly what I'm getting. Or I've got him. So I just figured I'd run through a few of the movies that I got. And he said all the ones with the digital codes, I could have the digital codes. So I thought that was really nice of him. He didn't have to. It was his money. But he said since I was actually going to get the movies, for him, he didn't mind. So I thought that was cool. So we'll see what I got him. And here we go. First, I stopped at Big Lots, and they had some $1.88 ones. They didn't have like really, really good ones that I've heard of, or just interested in. And this was one of them that he hasn't watched, and he figured for $1.88 that wasn't too bad. So it was a pretty good movie. It wasn't the greatest in the world, but this was one that he was kind of wanting. And for $1.88, I wasn't going to skip over it. And of course, this one comes with a digital code, so I got to put it on my Vudu. I didn't mind this one too bad. It wasn't too bad of a movie, or I didn't mind it that much. Next is one called Killer Movie, and this one was also $1.88 on Blu-ray. And he actually let me get a copy of this one because this one kind of sounded interesting to me. It's pretty much just a reality show, kind of like slasher. So it sounded pretty cool. For $1.88, that's not bad. And like I said, I've seen it, I believe, but it's been probably when it first come out, I've watched it, but it's been a very long time. So that's pretty much all I picked up at Big Lots. I just didn't have anything that he was interested in or that I was, and that's pretty much all I got there. Then I moved over to a game store that's called Game Exchange, but they also have movies in there too, and they had a deal where you buy 2 movies for $4.95 or less, and you get 4 free. So you're paying like $11 and something, after taxes to get 6 movies. So my friend and I was down with that, so I went ahead and grabbed him 6 of them. This one's called Cassadaga. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm probably like killing that. You know how bad I am at pronouncing names. Everybody's probably yelling at me right now. You moron. I know. But this one sounded pretty interesting. And like I said, I pretty much messaged him all the movies I got, and he thought this one sounded pretty good. And of the 6, most of them are pretty much just kind of low budget, kind of oddball movies that he'd probably never heard of. And he thought they sounded pretty cool for, 6 movies for $11. You can't really beat that. And then I got one called Halloween Night. And this one sounds like a mental patient escapes from the asylum and goes on a murder spree. And it's probably just a Halloween knockoff, but and it's made by the Asylum Home Entertainment. So this could be the usually that emblem right there tells that the movie's going to be a little nutty or a little sometimes crappy, I guess you could say. But he kind of looked it up on IMDb and he thought it sounded kind of fun, so he told me to grab it. So Halloween Night, that's the second of the 6 I got. And then Brian Loves You. And this one sounded pretty cool to him. This one's got George Wendt from Cheers and Daniel Roebuck, who was on, I believe he was on Matlock. He was one of the Matlock's attorneys, and he was also on Nash Bridges, if I can remember right. So this one kind of sounded interesting. It sounds like a some kind of town of like a cult or something. I don't know. It just sounded really weird. So he was kind of into movies like this, which I am too. So he thought this one sounded pretty good. So that one's Brian Loves You. And then I got Clown, which I thought this would be pretty good. It's an Eli Roth, I don't think, because he didn't direct it, because it's directed by John Watts, it said here. And this sounds like a person puts on clown makeup, and then they kind of go crazy, and, the clown makeup makes them go nuts and goes after people. So might be pretty good. He was kind of interested in it. I'd never seen this one before. I've seen it like at Walmart, but just never did get it. So that's Clown. And then here's a cool kind of revenge movie. I think somebody gets killed, and then this guy right here pretty much just takes revenge out on the the people that killed maybe his sister, I believe, or daughter or something. I can't really remember. The Horseman. And somebody's always told me that this one's a really good one right here. So yeah, it says his daughter. So he's going to take revenge out on these people that hurt his daughter or killed her, I believe. Daughter dies, yep. So he goes after the people, I believe. And somebody told me this one is a very good film. It's a very good revenge film, just a crazy, crazy film. So I pretty much got this for him. He was actually he's actually heard of this, and he was happy I found this one for such a low price. So I might have to borrow this one from him and check it out. So that's The Horseman. And last but not least, this one was. It didn't even have a sticker on it. The guy just pretty much gave it to me for $4.95. He just scanned one of the other ones in. It's a gothic horror, story of survival, and the price some men pay for it. Ritual. And this one's a very good movie right here, and it's still sealed. I cannot believe I found this. And my buddy said since I got the movies for him, he said I could keep this one because I've been actually looking for this one. I actually enjoyed this one pretty good, so I was glad to find this one. And this one's usually hard to find. That's why I couldn't believe that it was at the at that game store. But thought it was pretty cool. Of course, I'll let him borrow it and watch it. But I got this one for myself. So this is the last of the 6, and he didn't mind since I went out and helped him out. But I was happy to find this one. This one's pretty cool. So Rituals. I thought that was pretty cool to find a brand new copy of it at a video game store. And of course, it was buy 2 and get 4 free, so this was maybe less than $2. So I thought that was a pretty good find right there for Rituals. And then I went to Walmart and see if I could find him anything, and this is one of them that he was wanting for his, I believe, younger sister. And this one was a DVD, but it come with digital. So I grabbed it, and I'll get to use the digital. Like I said, he didn't mind since I was getting these movies for him. And this is one he was wanting to give his sister. She's been wanting to see this one, so I thought, I don't mind picking this one up for him. So that's pretty cool. My little kids have been wanting to see this one too, so I was glad this was one of them that he was wanting with the digital there. So I'll just put that on the Vudu, and we can maybe watch this tonight. My kids might want to. And this one was only $3.96. With the yellow promo. So if you're looking for this, you might want to head to Walmart. And they had a Blu-ray too, but I got the cheaper one just to save money because he didn't really care for his sister didn't mind if it was in, the best quality. She just wanted to watch the movie. So I got the cheaper one to save money. But like I said, they got this and the Blu-ray one. So if you're looking for this for your kids, you might want to go to Walmart. The Blu-ray might be maybe $7.95. It's not much more. Like I said, this one come with a digital, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And one that I've been wanting to see, and he was kind of wanting to see it too, Truth or Dare. So I grabbed this one. This one again was, I think this one was $3.95 or $3.96. I can't remember the exact number. It's less than $4. I thought that was pretty good. This is one I've been wanting to see. It's probably not the greatest one in the world, but me and him kind of share the same kind of fans of movies, and he thought this one sounded pretty cool, so he told me to grab this one. I might actually watch this one with my wife tonight before I take the movies to him. So, but like I said, I don't know that much about it, but it kind of sounded cool. It's kind of like they're doing Truth or Dare, and if you like if you don't do the dare or something comes and attacks you or kills you, and if you don't tell the truth, something comes and kills. It sounded kind of interesting, so I grabbed it at Walmart. And like I said, this was $3.95, $3.96. So if you're looking for this, go to Walmart, and they might have it there still. And one that he was really excited to see, Rampage with Dwayne Johnson, the old Rock, and of course, digital code. So I'm going to put this up on the digital. This one, it's probably going to be the worst movie in the world, but I was just interested in it. if I believe there was an old video game that I used to play, an old arcade game, and I believe that's got to be what this is, Rampage, where like they would go up the side of the building and they'd punch the building and try to knock the building down and stuff or something. I don't know. It's got to be kind of like that. I don't know if it's exact thing, if I'm thinking right. It's been a little while since I played that, but I believe it was actually called Rampage. So this one kind of sounded interesting. It's probably awful, but, I give it a shot. And this is one that he was really wanting, so. And this one was only, it might have been like $5.96, $5.95, so $6 for Rampage. I thought that's not bad at all. And, might be pretty good. It's probably going to be awful, but, this is one that he was wanting, and I thought it sounded kind of cool. It'd be a fun little movie just to sit back and, I have to check the language, maybe it doesn't cuss too much. My little boy might want to see this one too, so might be pretty cool for him to watch. He likes The Rock, so might be pretty cool. And last but not least, I was happy to find this one. Man, he got excited. Blade Runner 2049, and this is the 4K, and this thing was like, I believe it was $7.95, $7.96. It was less than $10. I know that. It wasn't the $9. It's about $8 is what I'm thinking for a 4K. And of course, this one comes with the digital copy on it. So I'll put this on the Vudu. So he was happy when I found this. He thought that he just kind of went crazy when I found this for that cheap. So he was really glad to get this. And I've heard a lot of good things about this movie. He has too. I think he said he watched it, but he didn't watch it all the way through. But what he seen was really, really good. So he was excited that I found this for him. This was the pickup of the Black Friday for him. He thought this was great. I took a picture and I said, "Have you seen this movie?" And he said, "Oh man," he got excited. He messaged me back and he was like, I wouldn't mind having that one. I said, "Well, I'll pick it up for you." Like I said, for $8, I believe, plus tax. It wasn't too bad. So I thought this was a pretty good find anyways. And I'll use that digital code and I'll watch it. But he was happy about that. Very excited to get this one. So pretty cool. I'll kind of give a wrap up and we'll see all the movies that I got him here. On my Black Friday for a Friend video. Pretty cool. I love the cover of it. The little car down there looked pretty cool. So there's what I've got. I got Rampage, Hotel Transylvania 3, Ritual, The Horseman, Clown, Brian Loves You, Halloween Night, Kasagaga, I don't know, Killer Movie, RoboCop, the remake, Truth or Dare, and then the beautiful Blade Runner 2049. And I thought I'd done a pretty good job getting these movies. And he was really excited when I told him, whoop, as they fall over. But and like I said, I actually had a little bit of money to give him back. I didn't spend the whole $50, so he was excited to get all these movies, especially that Blade Runner. That one's probably still $20, $25, $20, close to $30 most places you want to find it. So I thought that was a good deal on it. So until next time, and have a good one. If you picked up anything on Black Friday, please do a video or comment below. I'll be interested. And if you've seen any of these movies that I didn't know that much about, please comment below, of course. And until next time, have a good one. See you. Bye.